Finishing up on this justice reform that's personal with this appeal, the first district here in Illinois, to get my son back with this reunification. The brief, of course, was ridiculous, as I knew it would be. T. West is so adamant about the order of importance when it comes to Pan-African agenda. If you have a list, and on his list of why my appeal should be denied, the very first thing he has why my son should be taken and continue to be kidnapped is a technical glitch in my presentation. Okay, a technical glitch. Nothing about neglect or abuse. Nothing about how my son is going to be prevented from, how they're going to enhance him. The lady who he's with is morbidly on beach, just on Facebook, playing the bingo games with the entirety of her existence, when he could be learning how to be a controls engineer. A whole bunch of skills that you should see that'd be in the best of his interests with his father. The very first thing you mentioned is a technical glitch. Okay. That's, of course, overcame. Of course it's overcame everything that they mentioned. Okay, he said that there's no mention of the trial testimony in my statement of facts. Of course there is. Of course there is. I'm mentioning Nyla Clay, the omissions of that in the ROP. When she was under cross-examination, she never mentioned anything about this made-up aggression that I was supposed to have at the visitation with my son, where there's nothing but love between me and my son being experienced under excruciating tense circumstances with you all. And that's why I videotaped it, and that's why you all worked to attack that and have it suppressed, so that you can make up any false narrative that you want on the stand. Evil black women. Evil kidnapping black women got on the stand, Nyla Clay, and said that I was aggressively abusive towards my son during the visitation, which is a complete lie. And she didn't say it in the first trial, and it's submitted from the ROP, and I mentioned that. I mentioned that in my statement of facts, that testimony is mentioned. It's missing. So, of course, there's reference to the trial. There's reference to the trial about the contact notes. About the contact notes that's admissible, that makes it discovery. The statement of facts is rampant with the trial. That's all it discusses. It's a chief component of the discussion. It also discusses that you paid attention towards is the adjudication of wardship. The adjudication of wardship that commenced the kidnapping. The temporary custody orders that commenced the kidnapping. Okay? I mentioned the precedents in which they didn't appeal during the circuit court's wrongful decisions when they take custody away from non-offending parents who are honorable. The appellate comes back, and that precedent that I mentioned of Jacob, they mention it front and clear that he didn't appeal during the circuit process. He's appealing now with us. And we're gonna overturn that wrongful decision, because that's a decision that can't be taken lightly.